to see how effective your...
7.
Okay, and now give me a wisdom.
This will be bad. Oh, 7.
7, okay. Yeah, despite all of your efforts, it doesn't seem to respond, and you can't... Yeah, you can't get it to respond to you at all.
Alright. Shana's disappointed still by this, and instead she just, instead of asking it for its power and it to accept her as the champion, she just talks to it and tells it like how they fought this dragon. It's just like talking to it as if it was like a person or a old friend or something.
Okay.
Crazy.
You do that in front of like
No,
other
I
people
do that
as well?
in the tent.
In the tent, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's sort of, it doesn't matter how much convincing you or talking to it or whatever, it doesn't ever seem to respond to you. It's like it's inanimate. It's an inanimate sword.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, it's the morning. I think I told you guys to mark off a ration already, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
By the way, did Romerick see Alice get blessed by the sword or whatever before? When that happened? When I got dropped out?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, he did.
No, hang on. No, he was unconscious.
Oh, okay. So no one let me know.
I think we'd let you know what happened, like, with that, and then the following, like, attack from the other guy. The whole shield and stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, and not only that, but Chast probably would have spoken to you about it as well.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's morning, we all woke up?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is everyone outside the tents and stuff? Or is it people still doing stuff?
No.
Yes, everybody's outside.
Of course, there is a certain point when everybody's outside and getting ready to... Yeah.
Romerick sort of thinks about this and like notices that Shana holds the sword Alice is blessed with and just goes up to her and just asks, so when are you going to give the sword to Atlas?
I'm not planning on giving it to Atlas.
Yeah, Alice is like, yeah, we can keep it. Doesn't really bother me.
Romerick's sort of disappointed and goes, but Atlas was blessed with the sword. All his problems could go away if he had the sword.
We don't know that. And I'm the one who found it. I'm gonna be the one that wields it.
Romerick's sort of just disappointed in hearing that and just doesn't continue on.
Okay. So, I guess you guys continue on back towards Labyrinth City, heading back down the mountain.
Man, I can barely hear you.
I'm finding it hard to get a balancing point because I'm echoing other people.
There's someone else that has some
Yeah.
echoing noise as well.
It's good now. I think I don't know if it's your mic, Squid, or somebody else's, but it was like there was a.
I think it was a bit from Elvish. Sorry, yeah, I can. I think that's
I'm using headphones and a separate microphone, so it shouldn't be me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it wasn't echo, it was a bit of background noise.
Yeah, maybe, Robert, do you want to drop your, I'm assuming you're using like a, what do they call that? Like automatic pickup? How do you do this anymore? Okay, how do you...
You go into settings.
Oh, settings. It was hidden
options.
away because my thing was, such a narrow window.
Yeah, settings,
So
option, and capture.
Capture, and I'll drop that down.
I think you dropped it too much, you muted.
Okay, how's that?
Good, I think.
Alright, is my mic alright as well?
Seems better, yeah.
Yep, I think we're good.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head back towards Labyrinth City. At a certain point, you guys are crossing sort of not really an open field. It's got trees here and there, but like it's not a forest or anything. Like a plains sort of scenario. And Bastille is sitting on a stump of a tree that you guys like sort of sitting there waiting for you guys as you're coming towards, like, you know, he was sitting there waiting for you.
Alright, Shana
Just-
rides up to him. Says, Bastille, why have you come here?
I've come here to settle our differences. And he stands up from off the trunk and draws his sword.
I was just like, whoa. Like, what? Take it easy here.
Remrick sort of like just puts his hand up, as in like everyone just hold on a bit kind of thing. And goes, "What do you mean subtle differences, Bastille?"
You mortals are swine of this earth. I have a plan in motion at Labyrinth City, but I can't allow you to interfere anymore, especially now that I know that Balder, and he looks at Atlas, and with like derision, he says, Balder is protecting your group.
So you're jealous, Bastille.
What do you have against Baldur?
We were rejected by the gods for our ambition.
That is not our fault, Bastille. You cannot blame us for being blessed when you are not.
It is not your fault, but it is your problem. And then he looks... Actually, he sort of just says it generally to all of you. Pick one of you among who is the strongest fighter, and we'll have a duel to the death.
Remrick sort of nudges Shana, and points at the sword, and then points at Atlas.
I'm on a
I step
horseback, by the way. You'd have to nudge the horse.
I just nudge your leg or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I step forward and it's like, I'll challenge you.
No. Bastille, we're not gonna fight you. We need to work together to fight these titans in the darkness. Don't
No,
make us fight you.
You are interfering with what is a perfect plan. My brothers and I can sort out this Titan situation by ourselves, and you keep getting in my way.
Remrick steps in
How?
and like sort of puts his hand against everyone else to like push him back a little bit. He goes, "Well, tell us of this plan. This is as
I
much
don't-
of a problem for us as it is for you."
I don't think so.
Remrick,
Titans
as
are-
soon as he said that, Remrick just yells out, "My family is dead. How is this not as much of a problem for me?"
My family has rejected me for wanting to fight their enemies. My family has cast me from heaven.
Remrick sort of
If this valley is to be my footstool, then I will make it my own.
Nobody
And how-
deserves to be your footstool, Bastille.
Well then, how about you? Who is it that will fight me?
Dibs not.
Before this all happens, Romerick sort of like puts his hand up again as pause and lets everyone know about what he saw when he shook his hand. The hundreds of angels behind him.
Oh, as in you're retconning this
Actually,
this is along the
instead
trip
of
or
that,
something.
instead of that, I'll raise my hand as I was doing before, and then say, "You will not be doing trickery in this battle, will you? Underhanding when I saw those hundreds of angels behind you."
I have my honor.
Yes. Your honor is
Shana's,
not in question, but your pride will be your downfall.
when he says he has his honor, Shana just kind of spits at that.
So he's growing frustrated. He's like, "Come on, who will fight
Yeah.
me?"
I step forward.
All right. He draws his sword.
Atlas. And Shana taps the gold sword. Do you want this?
Are you sure?
You can borrow it for this fight. After
You
all,
want-
you're fighting for all of us.
I accept it.
Alright.
And sort of, yeah, sort of awkwardly try that blessing thing that like Sean has been trying to do for ages.
Okay. Give me a wisdom roll. Come on.
Do I get any bonuses?
No.
I don't see the roll. What the heck?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Oh, I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
Do the blessing thing. Do the blessing thing.
Actually, yes, I will use the blessing
Oh.
of Baldor.
Okay, so as soon as you touch the sword, it immediately irradiates, and you feel the warmth of the god's approval. Like you've never felt it before. You know what Baldur feels like, but this is like Baldur times 20. You feel all of the god's approval as you grasp the sword. And for you guys on the outside, a beam of light shines down on Atlas, and sort of it's so bright that you guys have sort of got to shield your eyes and look away. Bastille sort of looks at you, seemingly immune to the light or whatever, and says, "Yes, I thought it was you. Righto, this will be a battle for the ages." He sort of stands into a fighting stance.
Yeah, I do the same.
As Atlas said that,
Yeah.
Romerick just goes up to Elvish and says, "Do you have any little bongos or anything by any chance?"
Sorry about the.
Well, I do have
colloquialism,
this
Aussie.
lyre. Yeah, sure. I can sing you a song to kind of give you 2d4
Romerick,
encouragement.
Romerick sort of mentioned to like just play a sort of war tune so he can do like one of his hunting songs or whatever they learnt from natives. Romerick's like really excited about this battle.
Let's see. Well, I've happen to know a song about the deeds of Torterbell. If that's any help. Well, actually, no. If you're facing angels, probably not going to.
These guys, I don't know if you were there for the introduction, but having talked to the locals, you know who these guys are. They're not angels from the gods, like they were cast down. This is what did I call them? Yeah, this is the Brotherhood of I can't remember what I called them initially, but yeah, they're rebel angels basically.
Okay. Also, just like before we actually start fighting, I sort of point the sword at what's his face?
Bastion.
Still,
And say, in Baldur's name, I will defeat you. That's my exterminatus.
Right.
Into my defensive stance.
Cool. So I guess he's going to make the first move.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to charge at you, defy danger.
I'm just gonna block it.
Alright, roll your con.
2d6 plus. Also, what bonuses do I get from the sword?
There wasn't any bonuses specifically given when I gave it to Shana. I need to refer to something. Where's my moves?
Anyways, I'll block this attack. Oh, almost.
Okay, and you... So you guaranteed your touch, your blessing, didn't you? So on a 10 plus, describe either an effect or a price, and the GM will describe the other. So describe what the sword does. What effect the sword will have. Just sort of keep in mind that the stronger you make it, the stronger I'll make the price. Or alternatively, you can name the price and I'll name the effect.
How about the price? I can't kill. But I can injure.
As a price, you can't kill. I like that. That's a good price. Okay. So as an effect, I think as an effect, I think you'll gain an extra D6 radiant damage.
Okay.
Alright, and that was your defense there. So, he comes in and he hits you harder than anything has ever hit you, even harder than the Titan hit you. But square on the shield, so you block all the damage, but you get sort of, you know, Dragon Ball Z style, like slid back through, and there's a big crevice through the dirt when you know, get slid back and whatever.
And is it backlash?
Yes, there is a backlash, because you blocked the attack. So, what did I tell you? D4, was it?
Yeah, D4.
D4 backlash?
Alright.
Okay. So the fire doesn't, he doesn't seem to, like, he just sort of bobs it off, basically. It doesn't seem to affect him. He looks at you, sort of, you've seen the power of his strikes, and sort of gives this bit of a snigger. What do you do?
I sort of just like look him dead on and just like charge him and go for like a sort of shielded thrust.
Disconnected from your channel.
Beautiful.
What the heck?
That was Robert.
Robert
Yeah,
dropped.
Robert.
That was a disconnect as well, not. Might have been an accident.
I think, did he roll for his, he was gonna bongos it, wasn't he? He was gonna play a song. Yeah, he was gonna do Arcane Art. Yeah, I don't know how it'll go, but we'll retcon any extra damage you would have given him.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
so much beauty. Roll your damage.
Okay, let's do this. D10 plus 2d4 plus d6 plus 1. Wait, do I get plus 1? Because I need a plus 1 from the longsword.
No, then.
Okay.
Oh, it's a bit lame.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, regardless, you still hit him pretty hard. It dents a piece of his armor, and he looks shocked at that. He turns around to
Music's
Cracker.
gone.
Music is gone. Why is the music gone? Oh, I haven't got it on repeat. Yeah, he swings around and he goes to trip you, like does an underleg sweep. What do you do?
Leg sweep. I guess I do like a sort of I guess just a sort of guarded stance. Like, depends how. If my shield's big enough, I'll probably go to like sort of block it with that a bit.
Probably not.
Well, I'll crouch down. to
You
sort of
what?
block it. I'll sort of like crouch down to block it.
Okay.
It's sort of like a solid stance.
Because you want that con, don't you?
I do. I really do.
What's your armor, like 4 or something ridiculous
Oh,
now?
man!
Mark an XP. Mark an XP. And he's going to deal his damage. Which is... Can you roll it for me? 2d10 d1 plus 5.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Why do I always get the good rolls?
14. Minus any armor that you...
Minus 4. That's
10.
10 damage. Wow.
Wow.
Robert's back.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Well,
we're
he's
on
in the lobby.
26? That's
Right.
10 damage. You should be on 16.
16. Okay, so let's do another hit. Do another two or three hits.
Yep. And don't forget you've got you heal as well, lay on hands. Although you can't heal yourself, can you? We discussed this.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so he you can't react fast enough, right? And he trips you, you land on your back, and then he does a big overhead swing down into your chest plate. It dents in the armor and makes it hard to breathe. What do you do?
What am I doing?
Oh, Robert can't get into the channel. Oh.
Oops. Move the whole channel instead.
Hey,
Hey, Robert, were you gonna do a arcane art?
yeah.
Okay, which were you gonna pick?
The one that gives you a damage buff.
Okay, can you roll it for me?
I've also got an ability called Vicious Cacophony, which gives them an extra 1d4.
Okay.
That's plus charisma.
Yep. Beautiful. So, Atlas, roll another 2d4. And that's forward, right? So it only happens on your first attack.
Yeah, I would have done another 5.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so we pick up your been tripped, hit in the chest, and you're on your back. What do you do?
I'm just gonna try to go for another defensive strike.
Okay.
Just sort of like. Oh man!
9. Okay, so
Just
you
off again.
you get the choice of either you don't deal your damage or both of you deal your damage.
I'm gonna say I don't.
Okay. So yeah, you try and get a strike in, but he's fast. He's like really fast, as fast as he is strong, and it like at this moment you sort of start to get a little bit scared because you're really outclassed. But yeah, he easily slaps aside your sword, like in a lazy defense, and he actually steps back and allows you to stand up and get your position again.
So it's giving me the chance for another attack?
No, he because you're still on your back. He steps back and like sort of just does the honor thing and allows you to stand up and regain your
Oh,
position.
right. Okay.
Alright. So, from this point on, how are you playing this? You're playing it defensively or aggressively?
Yeah, I'll play it like not cowboy defensive, but sort of like try to shield as much as I can.
Okay, so he's going to come in for another attack. So, defy danger, please. He's coming in fast and with an overhead swing from right shoulder to left leg.
Okay. The 9s. Just off
Okay.
what I need.
Again, are you going to not take any damage or both? Well, I actually know this is a defy danger, isn't it? So, you block the hit with your shield, get slid to the side, and you hear a you don't know, maybe a crunch, maybe a clack, maybe a something in your shield arm. You've like injured it pretty badly. Like you'll be able to get through the fight probably, but there's a lot of pain.
Also the backlash. It's not bad.
Yeah, right. So this time he sort of, with the backlash, it sort of gets up in his face, and he takes a couple of steps back, and then, yeah. So you realise you have at least affected him a little bit. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna try and go for a bit more of a bolder swing than I did before.
Okay.
Come on.
You have been including your 4 armor, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on!
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Including
you
the
go.
extra bust from Orvish?
No, that's to damage, and it only
okay.
happened once. Yeah. But we can just double check. Atlas, yeah, +1 strength. Yep. All right. So first off, market experience, and secondly, he again, like you go in for the attack, and he laughs a little bit and does the same sort of lazy defense, flicks your sword off to the side, and then swings around sort of a full 360, and hits you hard in the back. So much so that you end up stumbling forward. And can you roll that same thing? 2d10 d1 +5.
Okay, that's not so bad.
8. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
That's only 4 damage.
All right. Yeah, he hits you hard in the back. Yeah, you take a couple of steps forward, and it like sort of knocks the wind out of you. But yeah, you can continue fighting. What do you do?
Okay. I didn't use my new ability. In fact, I should have been using that, but oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another attack. There's not really much else I can do. Yes!
Beautiful.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Okay, D10.
That's yeah, d10, d6, and 2d4, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes!
Oh.
Yes.
Righto. So your sword, like you get him in such a position, where you bring your sword down on his neck and you feel it cut in, and then stop. And a trickle of blood streams down from his neck, but the sword has like stopped itself. And Bastial drops to his knees, even though sort of on his knees he's about your height. He drops to his knees and he looks at you in the eyes and he says, "Do it."
I sort of just like look at him like dead in the eyes, like dead serious. Just pull the sword.